Yo, what's going on with you YouTube? Jumpin' Chris here. We're coming back at y'all with another vid, guys, and we got another holds, some sales, bricks to resell. How are the Palomino Air Jordan 1s gonna do? You know, I feel like they did sell out. Well, at least men's sizes. GS sizes, not so much. What will these Palominos do in the long run? You know, a lot of people are saying like, hey, look at the Mocha ones. These are going for like $400. You know, like the Palominos are definitely gonna touch that price. Probably not. I just tell you what, man. If you guys like the Palominos, not because of resale, just go ahead and get it. You know, there might be some leftover pairs in stores and stuff like that. And, you can be able to walk in, try to get your pair and, at least get your size, at least. Because, instead of paying a little bit, like say if you were to buy on the apps, you have to pay for the fee and the shipping and all. Just put a little footwork in, you save you a little bit of money. And why not? It's a really clean, good looking shoe. This is actually, this might be my favorite Air Jordan 1 GR that came out in 2023. Don't get me wrong, the UNC Toast is still a great colorway. But you know what? This Mocha one is not that bad. Or should I say the Palominos, I don't know. What do you guys decide? Do you guys like the UNC Toes, or you guys like the Palomino ones better? Now, the Palominos, they made a lot. Like, I want to say, was it more than the UNC Toes? I'm not too sure. Because, hey, Nike knows there is a demand for Air Jordan 1s. Remember, back before, like before 2020, Air Jordan 1s were pretty limited. They weren't like crazy amount like they are now. I mean, Sneakers app alone, on the back end, according to some of these cook groups, if you want to believe it or not, there's over 170,000 pairs loaded for the Air Jordan 1 Palominos. And there weren't no shock drops, just straight up on the Sneakers app. Like I said, these things should have been no problem, even in stores and all that. If you would have just put a little bit of footwork in, you should have been just fine. You don't have to pay no resale price or, pay any tax or anything like that. It would have been, you could just get it for retail. And maybe in some stores like JD Sports, you can use your coupons. You'd be good to go, right? But with that being said, there's a lot of pair on these things. And the Air Jordan 1 like trend and hype is really not there. Not like it used to be. I mean, everyone still love Air Jordan 1s. There's still some people out there that still love Air Jordan 1s. These things did probably much sold out in men's sizes, so there is some demand. There is demand for it, but it's just a lot of pairs, especially for these things to kind of go up. And for the trend it's being right now, I just don't see Air Jordan 1s to go up anymore. We're at that time now, guys. Like Air Jordan 1s just don't go up, guys. Potentially, could they? Right now in this economy, the way how things are, quick flip it, guys. Quick flip these things. Make a little bit of bread. Make some lunch money if you guys can. Bigger sizes are still doing okay. You can probably maybe sell them for like $250 locally, maybe, but it's probably not gonna be that much. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I say just get a personal size and just move on. If you do want to get some pairs and see if you can quick flip for some lunch money, yeah, that might be fine. Like maybe if you get stuff like 220, 230. Let's look. I mean, even look at Lowest S right now. Small sizes are under 200, which I kind of thought that's going to happen. Again, remember, these things retail at 180 now plus tax. You're looking at 190 already. You're basically losing money if you're selling these on the app. So whatever you want to do. But the bigger sizes, like a size 11, 11.5, 12, 13, they're still at that low 200s, like 320 or 220, 230 on some sizes. The best time to sell these things, if I were you guys, if you are going to quick flip these, if you were to hit it on stores and sell it the day of, you can maybe make like 20, 50 bucks maybe around that range over retail. Like I said, quick flip them, guys, for the demand and before the prices go down. I mean, even look at the UNC Toes. Again, it's basically the same thing. And this is a great colorway. So since these things haven't went up or went down, these things are probably not gonna do that crazy amount of money either. It's basically doing the same thing. The UNC Toes are right around that 190 to 200 mark. That's gonna be the same thing for the Palominos. And then they might even drop even lower down the road. Maybe holiday season they could do a little, they could rise up a little bit, but not for real, guys. I just don't see it doing that crazy amount of numbers, man. It's one of those, a lot of people think, yo, it's a brick to flip. I don't know. Air Jordan 1s and a lot of Jordans out there, I just don't want to hold no more. We're just not at that in our place, in our spot anymore, especially with the Air Jordan 1s. We just kind of have to let go, and we just, even with great colorways, you know, this is a great colorway. UNC Toe's a great colorway. It's just not what it is anymore, guys. Unless it's like a collab, or like an OG colorway or something, like a Chicago colorway. Yeah, definitely hang on to those things. Those should be doing some pretty good numbers, you know, if their hype is there. But Palominos, I feel like the hype wasn't really there, to be honest, you know, it being a great colorway. And, you know, I think a lot of people already learned how it is. Like, look, Air Jordan 1 is just not it anymore. People just not really feeling the Air Jordan 1 hype. And guys, it's okay. It really is. It's really okay if the Air Jordan 1 hype is dead, or not as what it used to be, you know. For all the people that still love Air Jordan 1s, you can just go to the store, get it for retail, and it'll be just fine. And if you want to wait even longer, potentially you could probably even get them for under retail from like a reseller that just don't want to hang on to them anymore, or you got too many pairs and he's like, yo, just take it, man, 160. I've seen that happen in a couple times at sneaker events where there's like, man, just take it, man, 170, I got you. Like, that's basically $10 under retail. You don't even have to pay for tax or nothing. People are losing. People are taking L's on these Air Jordan 1s nowadays. I said, even if they do go up, like if it just so happens that Air Jordan 1 hype goes back up, how much can these things really do? You know, even the older Air Jordan 1s that was really hyped back, like, you know, a couple years ago. I remember in 2020 how they just went skyrocket up. Prices are starting to come down, and I'm actually going back and buying some of the old Air Jordan 1s I'd never had before because they were too expensive. And now I can get them for a pretty good price. I just got a top 3. They were going for like $500-600 brand new, like last year. I got for like $300 and they're not even that bad condition. You know, or I got turbo greens for like $220, $250, like stuff like that. You guys can get like old Air Jordan 1 Heat that was like back in the day that were going like crazy amount of money. Get them for way cheaper now. Hey, I don't mind it. It's just fine. There's other things out there that resell nowadays. You know, if you guys want, I know a lot of people was like, you know, SBs, Jordan 4s, collabs. Even collabs are kind of dying out low key. But yeah, man, even it being a great colorway and a great shoe, just not there anymore, guys, and it's okay. It just is what it is, right? Hey, man, and look, if you guys think these things are gonna go crazy up and skyrocket up by, like, you know, Christmas or holiday season or even next year, by all means, go ahead and hold it if you have the capital. Obviously, if you do not have the capital, always quick flip, move it as quickly as possible, because when all the pairs come from Nike, those 100,000 pairs come from Nike, you best believe these things are gonna drop. They might even drop under retail. Just saying. I am not a sneaker guru. I am not, you know, cannot tell the future. I don't have a crystal ball. I just go by the past experience and what I go through and what I think is gonna happen and what I plan on doing. Just so you guys know. Alright? Anyway, guys, hey, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at Chris on IG, sometimes on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. I'm also on TikTok. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm Chris. Peace.